Hi guys, a little different setting. I start work technically in an hour, but I was sick yesterday with a very bad migraine and it was just bad. The migraine was just on top of everything else. But I'm doing better today. Still not 100%, but better. So I'm gonna try and start work a little early. I can't start this early. I can start in about 30 minutes. So I thought I'd bring my camera down to my office and tell you about a book that I finished yesterday. I actually finished two, but I'll do a separate review for that one. So the first one that I finished yesterday was Authority by Jeff VanderMeer. It's the second book in the Southern Reach trilogy. I've actually heard it's now going to be longer than a trilogy. Someone said that was directly from Jeff VanderMeer himself on his Twitter feed. So yeah, there's no release date, no cover, nothing. And I don't even think there's a title yet. It just says Southern Reach #4. So I don't know if it's going to be a brand new trilogy set in the same world, or just instead of a trilogy, it's going to be a continuation. I don't know. It's still very unknown at this time. So I finished Authority by Jeff VanderMeer. So again, it's the second in the Southern Reach series, is what I'm going to call it. I gave it 3 stars. Just barely shy of a 4-star. I did like it more than the first one in the series. The first one was very confusing. So with the Southern Reach series, there's this Area X, and people go on this expedition. There's been several expeditions, and they're trying to figure out what is going on. Why is Area X the way it is? Why are certain things there, but yet they seem like they're not? Why is one thing like a tunnel when others say it's a tower? I don't know, just all this is very confusing. Very kind of out there. And people in the first book don't go by their name. They go by what their career is. Like, they go by the psychologist, the biologist, the linguist, things like that. So in the second one, you have more names to go by. So we're following this guy named Control. I believe his name is actually John. And that does come up a bit, but he mostly goes by Control in, let's just say, headquarters. And in this second book, it's following the events of the first one, and they're trying to talk to people that may have returned, that have returned from one of the expeditions, trying to figure out what went on, what's going on, why are they now the way they are, why are they getting cancer, why are they having strange memory issues or things like that. And so he is trying to figure things out, and piece certain things together. So he has his orders from like the main headquarters, and so it's like he's trying to do what he thinks he's supposed to do while staying true to himself, kind of. It's still kind of very out there and weird. You do get more answers, but you still have a lot of questions. I'm hoping the rest of the questions will get answered in the next one. One thing that I suspected at the end of the first book was actually confirmed at the end of the second book. So I had one question answered at the end of this book, but I still liked it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. It's just very odd, but it's odd in a good way. And it's very hard to describe just because of how odd it is. But I liked it. I thought the writing was well done. I cared for what Control was going through, and things like that. There was one scene in it that got very kind of creepy and gave me chills, but I can't say what that scene is because it's a big plot point in the second book. So there's that. But 3 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't think there's really anything I would do to improve upon the book. Just because I don't know what else can be done, because I can understand so far that it still needs to be confusing, because everything is just, you know, obviously with the government, in, you know, with things can be very hush hush, and this is no exception to that. So it's very much hush hush, so it's kind of evasive, and it gives you hints, and that's it. So yeah, so that's it for this review, because I really don't know what else to say. I liked it. I give it 3 stars, although if I could do, I would do more than a half star, so more than 3.5, more like a 3.75. It's just shy of a 4-star for me. Just didn't quite hit that 4-star mark, but I did enjoy it. I did really enjoy it. So I am planning on reading the next book in the series right away, because I want to know what's going to happen. So that's my plan for now. That's the review for Authority by Jeff VanderMeer. So yeah, have you read Jeff VanderMeer books, any of the Southern Reach books, or any other books by Jeff VanderMeer? Definitely let me know in the description. Because I'm definitely intrigued to pick up more of Jeff VanderMeer's works. Very intrigued. So that's it for this video. So until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I'll talk to you next time.